What is up, guys? Welcome to the video. We are back in New Jersey. I literally filmed the last clip for the Miami trip, like literally 10 minutes before you showed up here. So we are back in our routine. I literally slept 9.5 hours last night. I was so sleep deprived for the couple weeks, like right before Miami, then during Miami, and then the week I got back from Miami, I literally 5 to 6 hours a night. So my body was basically like, help me. So I like basically laid in bed from 7 at night until 6 this morning. I feel absolutely fantastic. So we are in the apartment. Quick pirouette, rotate. We're here, we're back, I'm comfy, we're in a routine. I ain't going nowhere for a long time. We're gonna make a lot of content from right here. But we're gonna go down to Iron Culture in a little bit. We're gonna train arms with Mr. Johnny Kim, who admittedly looks a lot better than me, but Johnny literally lives like a monk. Like, the homie does not leave his house. Like, he does not leave his house. He goes to the gym, he works, personally trains, goes back home, eats a meal, then he goes back to the gym and he works out, and then he goes back home and he eats, and then he goes to bed. And he does that literally 6 days a week, and then the one night a week, homie eats more than I've ever seen anybody eat in my entire life. This guy can put down like 5 rolls of sushi with all the appetizers, 3 cookies, and then a tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. And apparently that works for him because he's still pretty lean. We're gonna work out with him, do a nice little arm workout, and then talk to you guys about like body dysmorphia, body image issues, things that like most bodybuilders and people who are in fitness go through, and like the crazy shit that they will do because of that, and how you can avoid those types of things when you are getting out of a cut phase or a prep if you went that far, and basically just how to generally manage your body image. But first, you have to run a couple errands. You got to come to Whole Foods with me. So
let's go.
I have to. I bought candles for Christmas. Like, I was like, they're going to be gifts, and I thought this would be like an easy gift giving idea. And then they came, and they didn't have any wax in them. They were literally just like literally just like the jars. And so now I got to return them. And it's been 2 weeks, and
oh man, that's brutal.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. What's up, YouTube?
The amount of times I've had to come back to Whole Foods to like give back something I bought on Amazon that I was just like not worth it, and just return it. They're like, oh, this guy again? Like the most displeased Amazon shopper in the state. Here you go, you know the drill.
It happens though.
It does happen. Oh, thank you. Nice.
And you said 200?
200, please. Okay, let's go. Saturday arm workout. Why is it so nice out?
So bright.
Oh my god, it is. What's the temperature right now? 53 degrees. That was my football number in high school. Big 53, 240. 53? That was a bruiser, dog. That was 240 pulling guard, linebacker. I was a bruiser. 240 coming down, hitting you hot. Now we're 190-pound bitch. I look so much better now than I did when I was 240, but my body dysmorphia still lives inside my head regardless of what I look like, so.
Nah, you look good 240.
Yeah, 240 just like.
Yeah, I just put on 240 lean.
Yeah, 240 lean? What am I gonna inject to get there? Nah, that's a lot of food and a lot of training. So let's go get some. Helping my boy out. What's going on his OnlyFans? Pretty sure he wore that fit. Or did I? What did you do? Didn't you wear that fit the last time? Maybe. Is that August? I don't know. That was still when you were in prep.
Facts. Yeah, it was between the 2 shows. Yeah, it was between the 2 shows.
Oh, you're tweeting that combo, bro? What? Bro, I'm sorry. I mean, I know you're really good at this bodybuilding thing, but the other part of it is like making friends, like talking to people.
I don't make friends in the gym.
What was that, 90 seconds?
It's funny because Zan, I made a friend. He was a friend I made in the gym.
If it weren't for this gym thing, you wouldn't have had me, dog.
Yeah, you had a whole gym during COVID and I was just like doing push-ups in my fucking house.
Just slid in my DMs real quick and be like, yo homie, let me come over. It's part of my workout too. Yeah. This is perfectly where we line up. Literally these two movements. I'd like to still work out together. Me and Johnny like never train together.
Yeah, it's like once every couple months. I had an excuse to train with each other.
What was your excuse?
The gym I work out at is closed. I can't physically work out.
Oh, you're right. So you had an excuse as to why you could work out with me today. It used to be jacked. That was cool. Used to be. Remember that?
Yeah. Some time ago.
Sorry, Bill.
Scared too, right? Yeah. No, you don't know. Yeah, because I didn't tell you.
You did? This is recent or what?
Yeah.
Oh no, you didn't tell me about this.
Like I was like wondering if I like hold my fucking chest or not on, but I didn't hear like it wasn't only like oh shit like moment. It just felt like a little sus.
What were you doing?
I was just pressing. I did a different hammer strength after the incline, and then it just like felt weird. So
See, what happened was I came back from Miami, and it was the day after drinking.
now you got me feeling like I feel it. Fuck out of here.
Well, I came back from Miami, I went in and I hit a push day, and I did flies, they felt fine, everything felt really good. I literally said out loud, this shouldn't feel this good. And I went to go do hammer strength, and I was a little aggressive with my weight selection, and on the second set, something popped. Something like I felt a little tweak. It hasn't felt right since. So, 1 week later, we should probably not be pressing. Now I got a spot. So, the style of intensifier that Johnny just used is called a rest pause. If you're unfamiliar with this, this is how you do it. You pick a weight that you can hit for, let's say, 8 to 10. Now, you hit it for your top set, but you want to hit it again for your second set with an intensifier. So rather than dropping the weight and doing a drop set, you're going to do the same weight for as many as you can. Let's call it 6 to 8. But your total goal rep range is 15. And you want to get more reps, you want to increase volume. To do so with a heavier load, you do a rest pause set. You hit that weight for as many as you can, 1 rep shy of failure. Then you wait 15, 20 seconds, get some oxygen, take 5 to 10 breaths. Then you come back and you hit it again for as many as you can. So now let's say you were at 8, you're at 12 now. You take another 15, 20 seconds, take another 5 to 10 breaths, and you come back again, and you hit maybe another 2 to 3 to get your total 15 reps. So you had 3 total attempts with little mini breaks in between to rest and recover. You still used a heavier load, but you were able to intensify the movement. That's a rest pause. I think simple way to put it is you want to increase intensity, increase volume, and be able to maximize load, and be able to do that in a short amount of time. I need my arms to grow so much. I need my arms to look like legs. We gonna get there. Twice a week, every week.
Oh yeah.
Look at Johnny.
kind of dumb thick. We're both off-season bodybuilders.
Yeah, me too.
Man, you had 4 Nutella sandwiches yesterday.
2 days ago. Or 3. A couple days ago.
You had the diet of a 2nd grader.
Yeah, I really do.
Just makes me want to hang out or something. Peace out, Lou.
Sure, guys.
Right?
Good seeing you.
Just finished a nice little workout, little arm workout. Been training arms like 2-3 times a week. Basically just trying to hit it with volume and like frequency, so it's not like a super hard workout. Typically doing like anywhere between like 6 and 8 movements, splitting it up pretty evenly, bicep, tricep, starting one workout with biceps, one workout with triceps, and then flipping it for the other workout, and then, you know, continuing to rotate it. But the topic here we want to talk about is like body image and body dysmorphia. So like, I'm very critical of myself. Like, I'm very tough on myself. I don't like the way I look most of the time, and for somebody who posts for fitness, that might come as a surprise. But for me, like, body image is super difficult for me. Like, I always feel like I'm super small and skinny, and also super fat and watery all the time. And so, you know, you look at pictures and videos of me during prep, like we'll put some here. My physique was the best it's ever been in terms of muscularity, leanness, dryness. I mean, like, I looked freaky, and that's something that is typically only attainable when you're in a bodybuilding prep, when you sacrifice other things like, you know, time with people, social events, and honestly, like obviously taking PEDs definitely plays a role in that, right? So not only are you super depleted, you are dieting really hard, there's not a lot of social elements going on in your life, you're sacrificing a lot to look like that. And then this is what I look like right now currently, and between the two, I obviously prefer the look here, but the lifestyle here is a lot more conducive to a balanced life, right? I am able to work 10-hour days with, you know, basically full consciousness. I'm not running out of energy, I'm not falling asleep at my desk, and then I'm able to partake in social events and go to birthday parties and networking events, parties just in general. I'm able to just live my life, and things like that are super important to have in phases, right? So the last 4 months since my show where I looked like this, I had a couple bachelor parties, I had a wedding, I traveled to Nashville, then I went to Miami for work. I've been able to participate in, you know, Friendsgivings, and during prep, I just typically don't have room for. And so the last 4 months, I've had a very balanced lifestyle, and it's yielded a physique that, while most people might say, well, you look good, I don't like the way I look. And I think that comes into the play of bodybuilding is a super niche thing. Like, most people aren't bodybuilders or interested in bodybuilding, and it becomes like, it takes like a mental toll. So it becomes a game of how much are you sacrificing mentally for this sport. And for me, I love the sport. I think it's one of the most fun things I've ever been a part of. I'm very passionate about it, but I want to be realistic with people about what it takes, right? Like, when I sat down and I talked to you guys about my skin, and I showed you guys what I went through because I partook in the PED realm of testosterone replacement therapy, where then you use way more than you're prescribed, and I basically took that dive into the bodybuilding world, and I got burned by it. My skin obviously took a toll, and then I came back from it, right? And then I triumphed in doing a bodybuilding prep, completing it, not having any skin issues after that. But then there's also the other elements of it, is how is your health affected? So my blood work has been great. I'm about to go get blood work again, and I'm going to then, you know, start another phase of my bodybuilding life cycle where I'll be really pushing up food, calories, intensity, and really focusing on putting on size. I'm about 190 pounds right now. I want to be 220 by the end of next year. And that's going to involve me eating a lot of food, upping doses, you know, really taking care of recovery, and stepping back from social events so that I can focus on the things that I'm trying to do as a bodybuilder. And so at this point, I'm now exiting this phase of my life, the last 4 months that were focused on social events, family events, you know, basically living life, basically just enjoying things that I didn't get to enjoy for the 4 or 5 months of prep that I was in. And now I'm going to lock it back in, reel those things back, and really enjoy the process of being a bodybuilder. I wanted to sit down and talk about this with you guys because it's something I've been suffering with a lot. Like, I really struggled with body image and really just not liking the way I look and the way I feel. I want to be transparent about that, like, you know, I'm off all gear. I am not taking anything, and I can't expect to look like I did during prep when you are, you know, 5-6% body fat, super shredded, and you don't feel all that good, but you look insane. You start to get used to that. And then you come back to reality. Your life's a lot more balanced, but maybe things don't look as crisp and you don't look as aesthetic as you once did. So if you guys aren't bodybuilders, you're just interested in fitness and being your best self, understand you're not going to look your best all the time, and your social life definitely needs to be present in your life, regardless of what your goals are, because if you are way too focused on how you look, you are going to suffer in a lot of other areas of life, whether that be work or social life. You're just pushing people away. That's not healthy either. Find a balance. Understand that you're not always going to look perfect. Try to keep like a midline. Try to keep that balance. You are going to have habits in life that are going to be conducive towards your goals, and then you're going to have things that are outliers, like holidays and social events, that are going to pull you slightly away from your fitness goals. But that doesn't mean that they derail you. It doesn't mean that you are any worse for having participated in them. It just means that there are other elements of life you have to focus on. I want to sit down and talk about that because body image is something that I think obviously the hardcore bodybuilders would be like, oh, fuck that. And like be super hardcore, but like all of us deal with it. We either feel small, or we feel big, feel fat, or we feel lean. And I think a lot of people will suffer with that, whether or not they're in the bodybuilding world. And everybody needs to be conscious of that, understand that, and deal with their own mental health in the way that they can to improve it. Just wanted to go over that with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There is more to come. Me and Lou are about to start ripping them, because Lou's gonna take a little Christmas break, and I'm gonna lock it back in, and no more traveling for a while. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace. Love you guys.